Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to Strong Intuitive Women Girls Chat. This is the show where I invite all my friends and all of you beautiful women of the community to come on and to share what you have been doing, and so we can celebrate your wins. Today, I have on my show a person I've had on for several times, but I always enjoy having her on, and that is Monica Bickerstaff, who is a fountain of youth guru. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Liz. Hi, everyone. How are you? Welcome to this great, beautiful morning in March as we surf the full moon. um,
Oh,
I'm excited because I feel like our talk today, our chat today, coincides with feminine radiance. And I'm going to kind of talk about how we can elevate our feminine radiance for longevity, sensuality, and beauty and wellness.
well, I am really excited to hear about that, Monica. You know, last time when you came on, you were talking about essential oils. And for me, that is what I know you for, because you have introduced me to essential oils. And amazingly, did you see the post I put up a couple of days ago? I saw that 2 years ago was the first time that I was introduced to the benefits of using essential oils. And I must say, over those 2 years, I have become a believer, a true believer in the benefits of using essential oils. But I see that now you are emphasizing our own divine femininity. Can you tell me a little bit about the outing of it?
Sure. Okay. Well, just to reintroduce myself to your community, it's been a while since I've joined you all. I'm a doctor of holistic medicine, and my areas of expertise, I am a certified clinical aromatherapist, which means that I use essential oils as medicines. I'm also a master herbalist and a traditional Chinese medicine healer, and I'm also a medical natural wellness intuitive. So I feel that, and I know that, and it's proven that all of these methodologies can assist us with our longevity, living longer, sexy, sassy lives, and looking wonderful while doing so. Also, it's really time to get into the mindfulness paradigm that self-care is health-care. If we take care of ourselves, if we design daily rituals using these natural remedies, we will seek to reach for the natural remedies as preventative measures before anything else. I feel like we should become the architects of our own wellness blueprints, and that there's no excuse. Okay, so it's a new month, new moon. This moon is significant because it is a supreme feminine full moon. And it's time for us to get out of the excuse zone. So there are no excuses. Get with the program and let's start taking better care of ourselves so that we can take better care of our families and our communities.
I totally agree with you. And as people are coming on, know that if you have any questions about anything that Monica talks about or says, just drop them down in the comments. It takes a minute for the delay, but we welcome you on, and we are definitely here to answer any questions right now. And as you talk about divine femininity and the full moon, as an intuitive myself, it has been calling me, my guides, my angels have said, and that is one of the reasons why I am working to establish the community of strong, intuitive women, that we as women are the ones that will change the world. It is through and we have to first get in touch, know how powerful we are, so that we can step out in not a masculine power, but the feminine power. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So one of the things that we have to do daily is to nurture our feminine energies and understand the ebbs and flows and embrace them. And one of the things that I'm very excited about, that Liz is very well aware of, but that I want to share with you members of the community, is that I have developed a natural line of beauty and wellness essentials. Primarily, of course, with we women in mind. So I will share some of the essential oils that are purposeful and mindful as far as nurturing different cycles in our own moon cycles as women. And I will share some of the herbs that are significant and critical for balancing happy hormones. And then I want to speak a little bit on meditation, because it's essential that we as women take that downtime, at least 10 or 15 minutes each day. Go somewhere where you have your solitude and meditate, okay? Meditation will help to align your chakras, which are your energy meridians. And once your energy meridians are aligned and spinning in the same direction, that's our power. There's nothing we cannot do. So I will also today, during the time that we're together, share a breathing exercise so that we can detox our systems and align our chakra meridians by just breathing. Breath is life. And sometimes we don't breathe properly, and sometimes we don't breathe enough. I mean, believe it or not, we think we're breathing, but if something catches us off guard, if we are shocked, if we are experiencing a grief or trauma, that breath gets caught in our throat chakra. And once it's there, it affects our thyroid. And then everything goes a little wonky, because our thyroids are our thermostats that regulate our endocrine systems, our hormones. So a lot of times, if we are in thyroid distress, our hormones are out of balance. And so you see how everything's connected, right?
It is all connected. And when you think about that fifth chakra where your thyroid resides, when you're not speaking your truth, that is when you start having problems. And I can speak from personal experience that when you hold it in, you will have all kind of problems. And it wasn't until I started having problems with my thyroid that I recognized why I was having those problems. I wasn't speaking my truth. I was holding it in, even if I might be intuitive, we share what we have found to be beneficial. It's not that we are immune to the to the ebb and flow of health, but it is going through it, I think, that teaches us and makes us a whole lot more not confident, but assertive in, hey, this works. It worked for me. Now, you might want to check it out yourself.
Absolutely. And one of the things, that the great place where I think, Liz, where we should start is talking about some of the essential oils for feminine energy and libido. Because seriously, if we don't have energy, and sometimes for some women, they realize that this is real. They don't have energy to get out of the bed. So I always recommend that my own routine is I wake up, I say my gratitude prayer, and then I begin stretching right in my bed. Stretching not only awakens the thyroid, but it gets your heart pumping, it gets that blood circulating, and it helps to get your spine set for the day. All of our energies when we sleep kind of collect at the root chakra, at the base of our spines. So it's critical for us to stretch, get some of that energy moving upwards so that we can have productive, vibrant days. I want to tell you, my Nana lived to be 101 years old. And one thing she always said, that a woman should never lose her vim, vigor, and vitality. So she introduced me to herbs and healing and essential oils when I was 4. She was a midwife and then graduated into a nurse practitioner. So, I want to be around, and I want to continue to look good, have all my mental clarity and focus, have my body revved up. And so some of the things that my Nana taught me, and one of the serums that I want to share with you is Simmer Down Chica. Now, Liz, have you ever tried Simmer Down Chica?
Now you know I have. I am a believer in Simmer Down Chica, the facial thing, the hair. So she'll be explaining that. But Renee, I wanted to say good morning to you on this full moon day, and we're so happy that you joined us. And so any questions that you may have, we get to chatting. And so,
we can go at it.
and so I have our list of everything that we're going to talk about. But I just wanted to say, hey, and thanks for joining us, and just put any other questions that you have down here, and we will be able to hear it. Yeah, she said laugh out loud. Okay, so I'm going to go back, Monica, and let you explain about Simmer Down Chica.
Okay, so Simmer Down Chica, I blended specifically for us, we women. And this is my essential oil blend that is just wonderful for rubbing your whole body, massaging your entire body. When you apply essential oils, you want to use a carrier oil. My carrier oil is grapeseed oil. It's high in antioxidants, vitamin E, which is great for the skin, and it's also wonderful for circulation. But listen, the essential oils that I use are the Fountain of Youth essential oils, as far as I'm concerned. I have geranium essential oil, which is critical for balancing our estrogen levels. It helps with our libido levels. It helps with our overall energies. I use lavender, which is, lavender has so many medicinal uses, but one of its properties that I love about lavender is that it is an antidepressant. It is a mood booster. So if you have mood swings because of PMS or because of perimenopause or menopause, this Simmer Down Chica blend with geranium essential oil, lavender essential oil is just fabulous. In addition, I also have rose essential oil, which is wonderful for anti-aging, great for the face. Rose is also a mood enhancer. So you feel great, you smell great. If you've ever smelled a rose, you know how feminine roses are. So you apply the oils to your neck and to your chest and to your shoulders. And as you're doing that, you just inhale, and you can, it automatically changes your whole mental, as I like to say. That's because essential oils, once applied to your body, they absorb into your bloodstream immediately. So they are adaptogens, and they do what they need to do for the purpose of healing your body. Now, we're all different, we're all individuals, but that's one of the ways essential oils work. And yeah, go ahead.
I'm taking notes so I can go back and ask any questions.
I'm wrapping myself. Go ahead.
Oh, hey, I took the essential oils, the one for meditation with me when I did a class last week on chakras here, and before we did our meditation, I had them spray it on their hands, and it made a total difference with people being able to really tap in and focus in on the energy. I also wanted to talk about the full moon and how it affects our emotions. So if you could share a little bit about that too.
Yes, well, as women, we flow with the moon cycles. So it doesn't matter what stage of life you're in, whether you're still experiencing your monthly cycle or whether you're in perimenopause or menopause. Our womb center, our sacral chakra, which is chakra number 2, that is where we house all of our creativity, all of our fertility, all of our sensuality. And that's really what I like to say, our feminine mood center. That's the sacral chakra, the second chakra. And not only as we go through the month, I mean, we're all different, we're all individuals, but we realize we go up and down, we go up and down, we go up and down. So one of the oil blend that Liz was just referring to is called Anoint. And I have essential oils in Anoint that literally, once you massage them into your palms or spray them on yourself, because it can also be worn as a fragrance, it immediately calms our system. It immediately suppresses those hormonal imbalances that might be causing us maybe over-aggressive behaviors or even under-aggressive behaviors.
We have a question concerning the full moon and the oils. Renee says, are there things that we can do today in balancing life with oils or herbs because of the full moon?
Oh, absolutely. Renee, that's a great question. One of the ways that I love to balance energies within myself and also within my home, especially during the full moon time, is to diffuse essential oils. One of the blends that I like to use is my Sacred Goddess blend. This is a blend for feminine energy during the full moon. So it has sandalwood, jasmine, lavender, a few of those oils. But yes, there are definitely oils that you can blend together and then diffuse in your home so that it will help to generate and elevate our energies. Oftentimes, we women find that our most creative times flow during the full moon. Also, our sensuality might be heightened during the full moon. This is all great stuff. This is all we women radiant and vibrant. But what you want to do is to sustain those energies, that creative energy, that sensual energy, that vibrance. Even our faces glow differently during the full moon. You want to sustain that the other days during the month. And so that's where working with me and investing in yourself, investing in my beauty and wellness essentials, that's where that comes into play. So yeah, definitely.
And I love when you say investing in yourselves, because we as women have put ourselves too long on the bottom of our list. Yes. And, you know, we take care of everybody else, but we forget to take care of ourselves, you know?
We take care of our pets, we take care of our kids, we take care of our mates, we take care of our businesses, our co-workers even, before we put ourselves first. That's wrong. Okay, that we have to take that shift, because here's the thing. You can't nourish yourself from, you can't pour into yourself from an empty cup. Okay.
Okay.
That's the bottom line. So, you know, once you decide, and it's a decision, because it's a mindset. It's a mindset, because with putting ourselves first, we have to exercise our truth and that throat chakra. We have to learn how to say no. No means no in every language. I don't care who you are, no means no. So that means that sometimes you will have to extend yourself and say no so that you can put yourself first.
And it's a 2-letter word. And we as women have been taught to think that that is selfish, yes, to say no, but it is self-care. If yes, we don't take care of ourselves, nobody will. And so in order to really be able to benefit from what's going on, we have to be ready and willing to take care of ourselves first, to move ourselves up on that line. I want to also, let me make sure I click the right thing. I want to make sure I share with you, it's coming up.
I see it.
Oh. How you can get what Monica is talking about. Let me flip over here. Well, I'll let Monica talk while I finish setting it up. Go ahead, Monica.
A minute ago. But the ways that you can get in touch with me and you can find me on Facebook at Monica Bickerstaff. That's B as in baby, ICKERSTAFF as in French fry. I have a YouTube channel. I have over 50 videos that deal with a myriad of topics, from longevity to natural allergy shots and prevention. There's just so much. Healing grief and trauma through art, through essential oils. My YouTube channel is Dr. Monica Bickerstaff, and you can tweet me on Twitter at Vegas Holistic, and you can email me at sistersage888 at AOL.com. And since I mentioned sage, I want to talk about the top 3 herbs for balancing the feminine, for regulating our hormones. As a master herbalist, and my clients are primarily female-based, the top 3 herbs that I always recommend are Dong Quai, Dongquai. Dong Quai is a Chinese herb that's used to regulate estrogen levels in females. The other one, and you've probably heard of wild yam. Wild yam is wonderful for not only balancing progesterone, but it also helps to ease what I call our power surges. You may know them as hot flashes. I call them power surges because oftentimes, and I'm not going through menopause yet, but my clients report to me that oftentimes the heat that's generated in the body, it kind of, it might be uncomfortable, but it's kind of like, you feel kind of like a power, you know. So that's why I call it a power surge, you know. Get out of the mindset of hot flash. It's a power surge. Let's use that energy in a positive way. And
I like that.
and then the third herb for balancing hormones that's critical is clary sage or sage. Also, black cohosh are also wonderful for painful menses, for cramps, for bloating. Black cohosh is the herb. It is a Native American herb, and it's wonderful. So the herbs are Dong Quai, wild yam, and black cohosh. And the essential oils are clary sage, jasmine, and rosemary. So those are the ones.
Yeah, we have another question from Renee. She is there a way to protect yourself not only from vampire suckers, but protecting for home? And I'm going to let you speak first because as you're talking about herbs, let's go ahead and deal with it.
All right. Yes, let's go ahead and deal with this because as an empath, and as my sister Liz is an empath as well, we've had this convo many times. And what I've shared with my community, also I have a YouTube video called 911, Protect Your Energies from Energy Vampires. So let's take the time now. I think it's a great time to talk about crystals and candles. There are essential oils, vanilla, sandalwood, patchouli, sweet orange, that are oils that we can use as protectors, either applying to our bodies or in a candle. And I happen to have just released a candle called Egyptian Amber. This is a soy candle with a cotton wick. So it burns very slowly, very healthfully, very evenly. Egyptian Amber has those essential oils that I just mentioned. So you burn this. I also have the melts that are very popular now that you can place on a warmer and burn those. I always have bracelets, and these are bracelets that I make. So I have a rose quartz bracelet that I make for the heart chakra, and I have a chakra balancing energy bracelet that has the protective stones. So it has the black tourmaline, and it has other stones that can protect us, guard us against those energy vampires. And then when we talk about crystals, it's critical. Let's talk about the rose quartz. Have the rose quartz, have hematite, have turquoise, and have amethyst. These are wonderful crystal stones that will protect your energies from energy vampires. Wear them somewhere on yourself.
Your bra is a good one for.
Exactly. I have mine in a leather pouch that I place in my bra. That's just keeping it real, close to my heart. And then This is a wonderful stone. This is called solar quartz. I happen to have it in a pendant, but you can buy solar quartz. This is the most powerful quartz stone. This stone will radiate all kinds of things in your favor, attracting positive people, attracting positive energies. And those people who are undesirables, they will either stay away or they will recognize that if they come into your circle, their energies are going to have to shift.
Would you spell that, please? And I'll show it on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty. We froze for just a minute. She'll come back. Do it one more time.
Okay. Solar, SOLAR, quartz. The most powerful quartz stone out of all the quartz. Clear, brown, pink, green. This solar quartz is the most powerful. Where is it? Yeah. 2 words.
2 words.
Yeah. Solar as in sun, quartz. 2 words.
All right. I'll get it back up in just a second. But okay, so I hope that answers that. And also, when you are, Renee, being being an indigo, which I know that you are feeling so much energy right now. I would suggest that you get some of those stones, and they do not have to be big. They, to work, and put them on your body. I also carry spray that I will burn sage in the house. If you have people that are sensitive to sage, that is why having a diffuser. And I have found that the diffuser is one of those essential tools that you want to have. Matter of fact, my granddaughter's been telling me that her teacher has a diffuser in the classroom that she diffuses lavender. And remember that Monica mentioned that lavender is an excellent way of clearing the atmosphere and calming your mood. But I just wanted to mention that. I hope that answers your question. Let's see. We talked about the full moon energy. Of course, you can contact Monica. You can contact me later on to find out more details. I'm watching the time, and I want to make sure we have time enough to do the breathing exercise. And you talked about the oils for the mood. We talked about the full moon energy. We didn't have a list until today.
So we need to talk about, quickly, I just want to touch upon hydrotherapy, which is a bathing, sacred bathing as ritual during the full moon. Hopefully we have at least one bathtub in our homes. And we have to realize that the bathtub, the water is sacred to cleansing and shifting our feminine energies. What's become very popular these days are bath balls or bath bombs. I handcraft mine with Epsom salts, which detoxes our whole system, helps to shift our energies, helps with the moods because it decreases a lot of the, expels a lot of the water weight that we might carry during the full moon as a woman. And I also handcraft it with the pink Himalayan salt, which is wonderful for boosting our clarity and our mental focus. And I use different essential oils. This particular one is citrus, which is energizing. It has grapefruit, which burns fat, metabolism, lemon, detoxes the liver. So as you can see, you can get your daily dose of essential oils to help maintain your feminine radiance and vibrancy in many different ways, not just in applying oils to your body or diffusing oils, but you can also soak in healthful essential oils. So that's about the bath. It's really important to cleanse the energies during a full moon cycle because the universe is naturally shifting and it's shifting energy. So we should shift along with it.
And also realizing that the moon's magnetic force affects water. It affects the tide. We are 70% water. How it affects us is through our emotions. So that when we are utilizing what is already here, water, to help ground, release, and stabilize us, like taking a bath. And that is, it's always interesting when we talk because some of these things we don't discuss privately, but because we are so in tune, or the universe is so in tune, and it's calling us as women to really begin to recognize those things that we need to call forth our power. It's amazing how the same things are being. Let me tell you, remember the water. Remember to take a good hot bath. So if you haven't done it today,
do it.
Do it.
Now,
Yep. And one of the things that I have found is before you get into the bath, if you take time to journal those things that you want to release and let go of, it's almost like that the water helps to move it along. It's almost like by journaling it, you're doing your laxative to remove any dirty energy that might be hanging in your energetic body.
That's a great analogy, Liz. You're absolutely right. And as we're cleansing our bodies in the water, let's also remember we have to stay hydrated. Oftentimes during full moon energies, you may feel thirstier than usual. Don't quench that thirst with juice or smoothie or, quench it with good old-fashioned H2O. We have to continue to hydrate our bodies to keep everything juicy, So it's wonderful to cleanse with the bath ritual, do the journaling as Liz just talked about, and then make sure that you're hydrating with water, pure, fresh water.
It makes a big difference, like even with cramps, the water, the more you drink it, opposed to going and getting the Tylenol, although the Tylenol might help, make sure that you take a glass of water before to see if that can help relieve some of the cramps that you're getting, because your body is telling you this is what you need.
Right. And a lot of times women who experience cramps, it's because our livers are congested. So if you even add fresh lemon juice to that water and drink it, lemon juice and water is a natural way to daily cleanse your liver, detox your liver. That will oftentimes help to suppress cramping if you're experiencing menstrual cramping or cramping in your back. That's a sign that something's going on with your kidneys or your adrenal glands. Lemon water at room temperature will also help with that ache, that pain. So can we breathe? Because that helps too.
Yes, yes, yes. That's what I was gonna say, because I want to make sure we get it in, and then I will show how you can get in touch with the both of us. But I definitely want to make sure that we breath.
Yes, breath is life. The breath of life is what I like to say, because when we are born, we are not tabulated. We are not acknowledged until we take that first breath, right? The doctor or
Correct.
midwife catches us, and then we open our mouths and scream. That's the time that's noted as when we enter the world, is when we open our mouths and breathe and scream. So breath is life. And one of the things that I find that is wonderful for full moon centering of energy, but also generating the power, our power of our feminine energy, is ujjayi breath. Ujjayi in Sanskrit means victory. So it's really a deep breath that cleanses the chakras immediately from the root to the crown. It aligns our spine. And if we do it right, it not only calms us, but it energizes us. So you want that yin yang to work. And ujjayi breath is, the inhale is through the nose from the root. So it's kind of like, it sounds like a chimney. Liz is doing it right now. You can hear how it's in the back of, it's a breath in the back of your throat. And you're going to inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. So it's now mouth exhalation, in through the nose and out through the nose. So it's kind of sounds like, that's woo. Okay.
Yes.
And what you want to do as well is to protect and nurture your heart chakra. So you place your left hand at your heart with your right hand over it, and that automatically takes you into shoulders back, spinal alignment, and you're going to do 3 ujjayi breaths. Not only is that going to cleanse your system, it's going to oxidize your blood, get that circulation, but the fact that you're holding your heart, which is the critical chakra for love and for forgiveness and for protection, we are protecting our hearts by doing this. This is what's going to keep us calm. Some of those anxious indigo energies that we have. If you ever experience that, even if you're driving, this is a quick way to help that. Don't take your hands off the wheel if you're
Pull over. Warning, warning. Take your
alert. Quickly just place your hand here, and we'll do a ujjayi breath together, and then Liz will show us our pathway to the next step. So we're going to inhale through our noses. And when you do ujjayi, have a nice candle burning, have some oils diffusing, and be in a quiet space. This is how we've got to sequester our feminine energies before we release them. This is how we reboot ourselves through breath, through meditation, through diffusing oils that promote and nurture our feminine energies, through the bath ritual, and also through diffusing energies and wearing and carrying crystals and stones that will protect our feminine energies and our empathic energies.
I definitely agree. Monica, before we finish, I want to ask if there are any other questions that may be out there. If so, go ahead and type them in. And for those of you who are listening to this on replay, know that I do check back, and we both will be checking back for the next couple of days. So any questions that you may have, go ahead and type them into the comments, and we will still answer them, even though we have not been able to answer them live. One of the things that, when you're talking about negative energy, the breath, water are all free. You know, we think we have to do something really, really big, but the breath and the water, taking a bath, are all free. Now you can add stuff to it, but when you tap back into what is natural, that is what it will help to ground you. The more you understand your power, and we both are very determined, I know I am.
Yes.
to wake you up, to tell you, hey, that's why I have the show, is to bring on experts like Monica, who can share different tools that we can utilize to, one, tap in and claim our own intuitive power, to realize that our divine feminine energy is what is going to make a difference in this world, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. We're seeing it already happen. You know, we're seeing that universal, that global shift happening. We women are the ones who are at the forefront of the movement all over the world at the present moment. So it's critical that we take that time to nurture our feminine energies and to cleanse and detox the negative ions and negative energies that are in our midst, so that we can continue to powerfully and healthfully forge ahead. Self-care is not selfish, it is self-full. So please remember to, if you're not already doing so, place yourself at the top of your totem pole, because again, we cannot pour into others if we are pouring from an empty cup and we have not invested in ourselves. So.
And you talked about the heart chakra. And what I'm hearing is to remind folks that the heart chakra it comes through the back and the front. It has two parts to it. And one is being able to receive, and
Yes.
besides give. And we as women have to open up that back chakra and begin to receive the love, receive the care that we need. And that will help us to be in that frequency, so that our aura is so strong that, hey, they turn around when they come to us. It's almost like you have a shield set up, beam me up, Scotty. The shield that protects you when you know your own power and you can radiate that power. One of the things I wanted to ask you, and then I'm going to be sharing how to get in touch with Monica again. Meditation.
Oh, yeah.
Because we both feel that it's important to meditate, but I think that people have they think meditation is hard. So can you give us a quick, your view of meditation?
Absolutely. And I'm glad you mentioned that, because there are actual studies that have been released with respect to how meditation helps us to stress less and live longer. And there's no specific position that you have to take when you meditate. You can sit, you can lay down, you can meditate standing up. I know I'm from New York, and when I would ride the subway back and forth, I would stand up sometimes and I'd be meditating. And no one was none the wiser. I knew what I was doing. But it's critical for us to meditate because that helps to clear our minds. And if you start to meditate and you have a lot going on in your head, don't be angry with yourself. Don't feel like you failed. All you have to do is tell those thoughts, I'll get back to you in a minute, okay? And if that doesn't work, whatever's swirling in your head, be mindful and focus on that and kind of deal with whatever that issue is through your meditation. People have the misnomer that meditation means that, you have to assume the lotus position, back straight, shoulders back, and your mind has to be clear, and you're just sitting there for hours. No. Again, it's natural for us to have thoughts going on in our minds. We as women, we're juggling a lot, we're multitasking, we're busy, right? So we have stuff in our heads. Just kind of for the time that you're meditating, tell that thought, I will get back to you. Let me just have these 10 minutes or these 20 minutes. And I have a list of the healthful benefits of meditating. It increases our resilience. It increases life satisfaction. When we take that time to kind of collect our energies, we seem to go forward and attack life with more vim and vigor. It increases our happiness. Meditation reduces impulse and impulsive behaviors. Meditation promotes physical and mental well-being, and it helps to create and nurture loving relationships, both with ourselves and with others. So please try to meditate today. Meditate this evening, again, maybe if you can, 11 p.m., whatever time zone you're in, 11 p.m. as we shift into the midnight hour this evening, if you can just take 10 or 15 minutes for yourself to meditate. Clear your mind, detox those energies, and that will help to reboot you into the rest of the month and into tomorrow.
Yeah. And one of the things that I've used, because my mind can be really going at 100%, is I've learned that it's like laying on the beach and viewing the clouds. Okay. And so when the thought comes across, you see the cloud or you see the thought, and you just let it pass. It's not that you focus on it or beat yourself up because the thought came across. You just say, and go back to looking at the clear sky and go, But it's that rest, and it's going back to the breath. Just breathe it out and continue enjoying yourself.
We froze up again. We froze up again.
Okay. We froze up on your side, but we didn't freeze up on my side. So we'll hopefully it is still going strong.
That's funny because you froze and I didn't.
Yeah, it sometimes it happens, but hey, technology, and we just move on. I want to make sure I take time. First of all, thank you, Monica, for coming on. Learning about the herbs, the oils, how to utilize them to enhance our feminine energy, bringing back our power, especially during this full moon. Many of the things that Monica's talked about, well, all of the things that Monica's talked about, you can find, let's see if I can get this a little bit larger. But I'll put
web
the
store.
Pardon?
That's my web store.
Yes, and this is where you can go to get the web store, and I will put to pick up any
of the products we talked about.
Yeah, to be able to pick up any of the oils that you talked about. And why don't you review real quick? You talked about
Simmer Down Chica, which is our feminine balancing hormone blend, geranium, lavender, rose, jasmine. And then we moved on to the Sacred Goddess Serum, which is wonderful for meditation and for enhancing our natural energies, wearing as a parfum. This is new in my store. And then Elizabeth shared her experience in using my Anoint meditation oil when she recently held her class on the chakras and essential oils. And then we talked about how critical it is to have that release and cleanse through the bath. And my wonderful bath bombs have the cleansing elements of pink Himalayan salt, Epsom salt, and essential oils. And then as we wind down to and through meditation, wonderful to have a candle to kind of focus on that wonderful flame, and a white candle with the essential oils that help to clear our minds and diffuse our thoughts. This is Egyptian amber scented soy candles. So all of my candles are soy candles.
So you can pick up all of those things at Dr. Monica's Natural Beauty and Wellness Essentials. It's online, so it doesn't matter where you are located. Monica, is there anything else that you would like to share before we, as we're winding down?
Just I'm here as a resource. I'm here for you. You can find me on Facebook as Monica Bickerstaff. I love making new friends, so please don't be shy. Feel free to friend me on Facebook. You can please check out my YouTube channel at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff. All of these things that Elizabeth and I have talked about today, I have a video for that.
Yes.
And of course, please visit my web store. Everything I have is handcrafted with the knowledge and the expertise that I have, and love, a lot of love. And ladies, it's time for us there are no excuses for the month of March. It's time for us to take care of ourselves, put ourselves first, be the architects of our own wellness blueprints. Don't have someone else telling you what you need to do with respect to your body. And just remember that self-care is healthcare.
Yeah. And when you begin to tap into your own intuitive guidance and you really are listening to yourself, it will lead you to the people, to the places, to the crystals, and to the herbs that will be best for you. As always, Monica, I love having you on. I always learn so much, and I hope that everybody who has listened to this message has also. If you find that this has been beneficial, please do share it. Please do like both of our pages. For those of you women who are looking for a community to really be supported in your reinforcing and homing your intuitive guidance, I invite you to join the Strong Intuitive Women's group that is newly started. It I am just developing the community, but come on over. We'd love for you to share. Next week, I have on Barbara Loss, who is a Reiki master, and again, talking about energy. So again, it's my goal. It is my passion to make sure that all of you highly sensitive, natural born leaders have all the resources you need to create the life you want. Monica, any last words?
Healthy is the new sexy. Okay. We have to take care of ourselves. That's part of our feminine. That's part of our feminine energy, our radiance, our vibrance. So embrace it. Don't run from it. Embrace it. That's who we are. That's our power.
And so may light, love, and plenty of laughter follow you on the path. I will be putting all of this information up on the all of the links will be in the video once we sign off. Know that if you are listening and you say, well, what does she mean by indigo? I don't have any idea what she means by indigo. I have a book, Building Spiritual Muscle. Plus, I've done an ebook, Blessing or Curse, to sort of give you feedback in that. But may you have, let me bring back Monica, may you have love, peace, and joy follow you and accompany you on the path. Monica, anything else?
Peace and love. Check me out on Facebook at Monica Bickerstaff. Check out my store and look up my YouTube channel, Dr. Monica Bickerstaff. You'll love the videos.
Yes, you will. You definitely will. It's a whole different character. It's a they are very enjoyable videos. So until next time, remember, if you're listening to this on replay, go ahead, any comments, questions that you may have, plug it in. I will definitely answer and get back to Monica so that she can answer it if it's specifically for her. Have a blessed one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.